everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in today with a little bit of celebrity news. First one up is Kim Kardashian. So all of us heard earlier this week that Kim Kardashian was allegedly robbed at gunpoint in a Paris hotel. Now the story goes that she was bound and gagged and put into a tub and then locked in the bathroom. Now, since then, a lot of people have expressed some doubts about what happened. And as a matter of fact, in my comment section, when I first talked about this, a lot of you had the same doubts. You said that if it happened, you felt sorry for her, but you had some suspicions that, something about this story was not right. Now, you guys called it because a lot of people are starting to say that now. Basically, what folks are saying is that they believe that maybe the Kardashians blew this story up bigger than what it was. Now, even some of the authorities are saying the same thing because they have questions. Now, one of the biggest questions that they have is, where are the surveillance cameras? Because basically what they're saying is that Paris, because of all the terrorist attacks that they have had, they have a very good camera system on their city streets. So they're saying, why aren't there any videos of those robbers going into the hotel and then videos of them coming out? Now, they said that they got away on bikes and two walked away. So where are the cameras? People are also asking, since this was a swanky hotel, didn't they have any kind of like surveillance system in their lobby? And if so, where are those tapes? People also want to know who is the concierge that the gunman held at gunpoint and forced to give them Kim Kardashian's key card to her room. So there are a lot of questions. Even Kim Kardashian's old bodyguard has some doubts about it. He, raised the same questions, and he also says that he believed maybe something happened, but maybe the Kardashian family has blown this up a little bit more for publicity. Now, a lot of people here in America are saying that the Paris Police Department is really good. They say that because of all these terrorist attacks, they get on a story and they work it out until they find out exactly what happened. Now, because of that, the American authorities are saying it's a little odd that the Paris Police Department has not put out a statement. And they said that they believe that the reason why is because they have doubts too. So what they're doing is they're taking all the information that Kim Kardashian told them and they're investigating, you know, these allegations that Kim Kardashian has made. Now, I am curious to see what the Paris Police Department comes up with. Because in the beginning, I felt, sorry for her if this happened, but something about it was fishy to me too. So if they blew this up, if they made, you know, a robbery that, happened something bigger than what it was, then again, shame on the Kardashians. Because we know that the Kardashian family, they are, fame whores, really. And anything to that they can do to keep their name out there. Their new season premieres later this month, and a lot of people are saying that this is a publicity stunt. So I'd like to know what you guys think of all of the stuff that has come out since then. Because I'm telling you, in my comment section, people were saying from the moment that I uploaded this video that they did not believe it. So you guys called it. So again, I'm waiting to see what Paris police come up with, because y'all, they have not put out their story yet. And we got to see what they find out. And if Kim Kardashian lied with all the stuff that's going on in Paris and all the terrorist attacks that that city has gone through, and to take, you know, their police off of keeping their city safe to protect her, if she lied, she's going to be in big trouble because Paris does not have time to play games with a would-be wannabe celebrity. And again, I say shame on the Kardashians. Okay, y'all, and then another story that I wanted to talk about is Wendy Williams, Kenya Moore, and Sheree Whitfield. So apparently on Wendy's show, Wendy talked about this whole, little feud that's going on between Kenya Moore and Sheree Whitfield. And it's about their homes. Now everybody knows it took Sheree damn near 20 years to get her house built. But it's finally done. So it looks like in the upcoming season we might see Sheree move into her new house. Now, what this feud is that, Kenya Moore has been taunting Sheree about how long it's taken, her to get her house done. And in the meantime, Kenya bought a house there and had it redone, and her house is finished. But what happened, what we see in this upcoming trailer, is Kenya Moore kind of fucking with Sheree, saying that Sheree's mother's name is on the house and not Sheree's. And Kenya Moore refers to the house as Chateau Thelma. Now, on Wendy's show, what happened is that Wendy said something like this. Well, maybe the reason why Sheree was able to have her mother put her name on the house is because Sheree's mother answers the door for her. Sheree's mother actually loves her. Now, a lot of Kenya Moore fans were upset about that. And, they took to social media and kind of blasted Wendy. And I don't know how I feel about it because I don't really have a feeling towards Kenya or Sheree. I don't like either one of them more than the other. What I will say is this. When I saw the scene where Kenya did go to her mother's house, I actually felt sorry for her that her mother would not talk to her, would not open the door for her, and basically got mad because Kenya came there. Now maybe Kenya could have did it without the cameras, but the fact was, her mother didn't open the door. Her mother could have said something like this: Kenya, I don't want to be on camera. Take the cameras, excuse me, take the cameras away and I will open the door. So I felt sorry for Kenya in that moment. And, it was kind of a low blow for Wendy to say that. Now, Wendy talks shit about everybody. And maybe, people are saying that she went too far on this one. Now, again, I have my issues with Kenya sometimes, and then Sheree got on my nerves back in the day when she was on the show too. So I don't like either one of them more than the other. Yeah, I guess, because sometimes Kenya, well, a lot of times Kenya could be, uh, really something else. And she also gets on my nerves. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you think it was a low blow, or do you think that Kenya was just being Kenya and fucking with Sheree and it was okay? But do you think that what Wendy said was a low blow? Let me know in the comment section, y'all. This last story, y'all, is about Michel'le. Now, we watch Michel'le on Hollywood Divas. And on that show, we came to realize that this girl has some issues. We watched her talk about thoughts of suicide. We watched her struggle with what we believe was substance abuse, maybe prescription drugs. And after watching her on that show, we realized that Michel'le has some issues. Um, and we felt sorry for her because she seemed like she was just, you know, battling a lot of things in her head. Well, Michel'le is going to be doing a movie about her life, and it's going to be on Lifetime, of all places, and it's called Surviving Compton, and it's Dre, Suge, and Michel'le. And in this movie, she is going to address her relationship with Dr. Dre and the abuse that went on in that relationship. She's going to address her alcoholism during that 10-year relationship and drug use. And she also is going to talk about her relationship with Suge Knight and, how she felt that he was her savior. And what she says is that he got her cleaned up, basically. He got her off drugs and alcohol, but the relationship with him also was, kind of abusive. Now, she claims that in Suge Knight's case, that he told her that, he would never hit her again because she was too small. And in this movie, it seems like she's going to address a lot of things. She has a son by Dre, and then she also has a daughter by Suge Knight. Now, I hope Lifetime does a good job with this movie. Michel'le, they say, worked with Lifetime on the movie. So hopefully they tell her story the way that she wants it to be told. Now, I watched the trailer to the movie, and the girl that they have playing it, she really does a good job with that voice of Michel'le's. But, I'm wondering when she does this movie, what Suge Knight and Dre will feel about it. Because let's face it, both of these men are around to dispute anything that she says. Now, basically, she says in Dre's case, she basically sent him a threat. She said that there were witnesses to the abuse that, he put on her, and that if he takes her to court, she basically welcomes it. Now, this story talks about her rise to fame and basically all of the stuff that she went through. And the only thing I'm hoping is, let's face it, this is on Lifetime, and they did a horrible job with Aaliyah's story. Now, I hope for her sake, because she's involved, that they do her story proud and, they tell her story where it makes sense and it's a good movie, because Lifetime has a track record of not doing these biopic movies that well. I'm just like really tripping on she's doing this and wondering like what Suge and Dre are gonna feel about it. And whether Dre would take her to court over, allegations of abuse. And I'm just wondering what y'all think about the movie and if you're gonna watch it, because I think this might be good. Um, I watched the trailer, and the girl that they have playing her gets Michel'le's voice. She got it down, y'all. She got it down. You should go and watch that trailer and, think about watching this movie, because, y'all, we know Michel'le. She has some things going on in her head, and I just hope that she's in a better place, because after watching her on Hollywood Divas, I actually felt sorry for her. Even in all of her craziness and her confusion and, all of the things that she did, this is a woman that seems to be broken, in a lot of ways. And, she was going through therapy to try to deal with the mental things, but I hope she's also conquered the substance abuse, because on the show, I think Michel'le was using something. And I hope this movie is therapy for her, and again, I hope she's in a better place. So with that, y'all, this is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye now.